Good morning. Wow, I'm quite happy Wednesday. So this is a very delayed start to this week's vlog for no particular reason other than I just didn't feel the need to pick up my camera. Yesterday, Tuesday, I was in one of those moods where my patience was about the size of a hair breadth, and I just ended up working from the sofa office, as I call it, getting all the Black Friday discounts and stuff set up, and then Lee come over and spent the night just chilling and watching Drive to Survive. I never used to think I liked Formula 1, but it's got me in this. It's got me into it. Danny Ricciardo's my favourite. He's a bit of a wrecking ball of a driver, but he's just so like happy and cheesy and... Anyway, so today guess what, I'm back at the dentist again. This is the second last appointment. He's doing something because of my last appointment in December. I'm getting a crown fitted on my tooth that broke. So he's doing some sort of like prep work for that today. And then this afternoon I'm meant to have 2 PT clients, but the first one hasn't confirmed, so I need to do that. I've definitely got one, and then I'm training. And in between times I need to sort out like goodie bags and products and stuff, because Emma and I are doing a big... Emma has organised, I'm going, can't really be bothered if I'm honest. It's from 3 o'clock till 8 o'clock. I'm doing a photo shoot with some models, including a couple of my friends actually, down at... Now, I can never remember what one's what. I think it's Lochside in Cumnock. And I think Loch Green's the one in Troon, but we're going to the one in Cumnock. So Emma's booked this lodge that we're going to use, but because you can't get into it till 3 or something, we're having to do it, and I'm having to go and pick up one of the models that we've got. She's coming from... Sorry, you've got hair like all over you. She's coming from Edinburgh, so I need to pick her up. She's coming from Edinburgh, she's getting the train. So she's getting the train into Kilmarnock. I need to pick her up and then take her. And if I'm honest, like, being the introverted person that I am, I'm like, what? I'm going to have to like make conversation all the way to Lochside. I know that sounds ridiculously petty, but I'm just in that kind of frame of mind at the minute where I just want to go into hibernation mode and just get on with the stuff that I need to get on with. And I don't know. Anyway, I need to... What time is it? Right, I'm going. Hi. The anxiety is high this morning. I was awake at like 4 o'clock, feeling sick in my mouth, literally. Absolutely starving. Then woke up this morning and I've been feeling really out of sorts. I don't know if it's something to do with the moon, I don't know what's going on, because Nick was saying that Blane was up quite a few times, and Lee was saying the same, so... Sorry. So Mum has started packing products, and I need to go through, because I've got a little list of everything we need, and basically I'm just having to double check because I noticed that she had packed like the glycolic but she hadn't put them in the boxes, so I'm just going to do that now. Don't know when I'm going to set you. Guys, I feel awful. Like, awful. Like I want to hibernate for a good 6 or so months. I have been running about like a blue arse fly this morning. And then I was gutted because this is a real first world problem, but I went to, oh well done bus driver, of all the places you could have stopped. I went to get my espresso cart and I don't know if it was me who ordered the wrong thing or like the barista just took it down wrong or whatever, but I ended up with a latte instead of my mocha. So I'm actually going to go back now and get my mocha because, believe me, I need another coffee. And then I've just been like trying to, I hope that I've got everything I need. Hurry up! I hope I've got everything I need for this bloody shoot. Which, don't know if you can tell, but I'm not really in the mood for at this very second. And then I feel this extra pressure, because obviously I need to put on this, like, everything's fine! And like, I don't think I would feel as anxious about it if I wasn't going to be involved in it. But apparently I am. And then mum's not coming, so that's another story. I actually ended up phoning like my counsellor and we had like a half an hour. I wasn't meant to be having like counselling this week because I was dentist yesterday and whatever. And I thought I felt alright, and then last night like everything just kind of got on top of me. So I ended up phoning her and we had like a chat earlier on. She did help me kind of calm down and put some things into perspective. I always find it difficult because I know I say that like you lot are like my talking therapy, and usually you know what I'm like, I'm very open about nearly everything, but I find it a bit awkward talking about certain people or certain situations because I don't know how appropriate it is. But just know I've got some stuff going on and it's really weighing me down. Presuming this is the way in. Ooh, nice and warm. Hello!
It's getting changed.
Oh wait, is it?
In there.
Oh, right, I just tried to open it. Oh, I didn't open it very well.
How are you, my girl? You alright?
You're one of the
You
beautiful
lied.
people!
No.
You're all in my vlog, by the way.
Rachel said, I've never got anything to take makeup off, but I'm guessing that's not a problem. I was like, one time that's not a problem.
Since your mum, these lodges are lovely.
Oh, they're so nice, aren't they?
Where did you this year? Quite old. I went to in Mexico City. Can you film my face?
Don't be silly.
Amazing. A guy works for me over there. I've built a business over there. So it is.
This year when I walked into her and I'd said this to them, they were like,
I didn't realise you were actually doing your nails.
Actually,
I had a habit.
Not really.
God, this is a wee stocking. What did you put that trick off?
I never do it.
Yeah.
Hello. It is sometime later. It's now 10 o'clock and I am home and I'm feeling very grateful for how the day actually turned out. I'm grateful for all the women that turned up and everyone was amazing and so kind and funny and so clever. Like, so one of the girls, Rachel, was an actuary, beautiful girl. Chloe is an aeronautical engineer, My friend Sharon is, I never quite know what her job is, but it's like something to do with like finance, and it's a very high powered job. Jen, my best friend Jen, she's a nurse. Then obviously Emma was there doing all the, I don't know how she did it actually. I wasn't really doing anything, but I kept stopping to eat my food and whatever, and she just kept going all day, and she was actually doing like about 3 jobs in one, because she was doing the photography and whatever else, and then all the computer stuff and whatever. And who else was there? Angela, Emma's mum. And yeah, it was just a lovely... Oh, and Ziggy. So Ziggy's actually a singer, and she is at uni studying singing and music, and like community music and stuff. And they were just like the loveliest girls, and I feel quite guilty now about complaining about it beforehand. Just had a really good day. Don't get me wrong, when we first got there I thought this was going to be a long day, but then it went by really quickly. In 1 minute it was like 3:30, and then the next minute we were getting ready to go. So I dropped Ziggy off at the train station, and I am just eating my favourite crisps because I feel a little bit overstimulated. And I just need, I'm desperate to wash my hair. I might, even if it means me going to bed quite late, I might wash my hair before I get into bed, because I feel like, ugh. But I've made my Astro Dust. Sorry, you're getting my double triangles. I've got home, and all the boys have done is complain about the food that I've tried to give them, while simultaneously complaining that they're hungry, so I feel like I can't win. I've literally put out 2 types of food and some tuna, neither of which they wanted. And I'm trying to get the episode of Big Bang Theory where it's called The Closer Alternative, where Amy tries to overcome Sheldon's compulsive need for closure. But she fails. But sometimes if I turn my TV on and then go straight in, oh, it's working. If I turn my TV on and go straight into Netflix, it's like it can't handle it, and then like it buffers. I don't know. Excuse me. What are you doing? Oh. Anyway, I will speak to you in the morning. Hello. I just dropped you a couple of minutes ago, so there was, when I turned you on there, you took slightly longer to come to life, which I was a tad worried about. So it's now Sunday, and I have decided to speak to you while I'm driving, because my logic is, hopefully, I know you're not meant to do things when you're driving because it's a distraction, but I'm kind of hoping that it will distract me from crying. How do I... So when was the last time I spoke to you? Maybe Thursday? Friday? No, I don't... Oh! I thought I stalled there. How do I go about... So we all know that I always say that, and I think I touched on this either earlier on in this vlog or in one of my...
It's bursting. Okay, I'm already...
In one of my recent ones, that, like, what am I trying to say here? That my YouTube channel is, like, we all know that I keep saying that my YouTube channel is my talking therapy. I feel like I can voice things that I want to. But then at the same time, there's certain things involving people in my life that I wonder, is it appropriate for me to talk about them? But then on the flip side of that, like, this is my channel and I should be able to talk about anything I want. Right, so basically on Friday, things kind of came to a head about a couple of things, and so let's take it one person at a time, maybe. So I've mentioned before that my partner has got depression and mental health issues, and there's other things going on there, and I find that really difficult to process, to say the right thing, to know if what I'm saying is the right thing, and a lot of the time it isn't. And I struggle to, I'll be honest, like I struggle to be patient sometimes with it, because a lot of things that are relevant to him and which upset him I can't understand, and I just think like it's only XYZ. But obviously to him and the way his brain works, it does mean a lot, or the way he goes about things makes sense to him. And at the moment that's all kind of came to a head, so there's stuff going on there. And then secondly, it was actually when I started counselling last year that a lot of things in relation to my relationship with my mum and the dynamics around that kind of came to light, and I'm kind of discovering or rather becoming more aware of a lot of things there. And again, on Friday there was like a kind of incident, shall we say, and I don't really want to go into it or talk about it, but up until maybe last year, I never really understood what gaslighting meant, but now I'm really, really aware of it, and I'm kind of struggling I really need to set some proper boundaries when it comes to both of these relationships, and that's something I really, really struggle with, especially when it comes to like my mum, because what I have to keep reminding myself is she's my mum, she's not my friend. As horrible as that sounds, it's true enough. And there's got to be that kind of separation there, because it's really impacting me. So like Friday was just a complete write-off. I ended up like couldn't eat, like I felt sick. I had to cancel all my PT clients. Just this weekend's felt very intense. But I'm trying to today's Sunday, as I say. I met up with my cousin Heidi for a walk and a coffee this morning, which was lovely. She always makes me laugh. It's actually turned out a really lovely day. And I'm actually just currently taking myself to Troon, because I've decided that I'm going to go and buy a poke of chips, as we call it in Scotland, and a carton of Ribena, because that's what one of the things we used to do when I was a child. Because I'm trying to improve my relationship with myself, and part of that's like working on the inner child work. So I'm going to go and do that, and because it's a nice day, I might have a wee look about like the shops, or go a little walk along the seafront, or whatever. Just do the things that I want to do. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I've only got one bar of battery left, so I'll try and get some bits when I'm out. But if you don't hear from me again till I get home, it's because my battery's run out. That's right. So this is very lovely and all, but I'm now desperate for the toilet. So I need to go and try and find the toilet. Bit of a mood killer. Also, they didn't have Ribena, which I was kind of gutted about. So I got this and I didn't realise that it's got 73 calories in it. Maybe I'll find Ribena when I go to the shop. Good evening. I have just finished my food prep. It's 20 to 9. Finished it 20 minutes early. You're not so proud of me. But I am just getting ready to get into bed. I might watch some telly or read my book or something. I'm feeling a bit like high anxiety. I can feel it in my chest, so I think I'm going to go and do like some breathing exercises or meditation maybe, or something. Just see if I calm down a little bit. But I also just wanted to come on and close this one off and thank you. I don't know why I'm always looking so white at the moment. Yeah, thank you for watching another vlog. Thank you for being here and supporting me, and I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.